So, I think we are live. So, please come in, please join this video. If you join the chat, then please let me know where you come from. So, please state the city and the country so that I know where you come from. Okay, so I think we can start. So, do you want to be both professionally successful but also living a balanced life in management consulting? Then this video is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Johannes Niari and welcome to this channel. Welcome to Mastering Consulting. And on this channel, I want to help you to become professionally successful in management consulting while also living a well-balanced private life. And today we have a very interesting topic. I will talk about what this channel, what Mastering Consulting is all about. And this is a new kind of series. This is what I call Daily Lesson Learned. And this is episode number 1. So in my Daily Lesson Learned, I want to do a kind of daily vlog about my learnings in management consulting and as a management consultant, so that you kind of benefit from my experience that I made in the past, but that you also benefit from my experience that I make in the present. So I will share daily lessons learned from the past and from the future, and from the past and from the present, of course, so that you can benefit from it in the best possible way. And today we have a very interesting topic. We will talk about what this channel is all about, and I will share a little bit of my backstory on how I got to this channel. So let me start. So when I decided that I want to become a management consultant, I knew that I would need two things to succeed. Obviously, first I need to find a way to get into consulting, but also I would need a way to become a very good management consultant in order to, one, receive an offer during my internships, and two, to stay in management consulting and to kind of pass the trial period, and also to get good personal evaluations and to have a great career. So when I decided that I want to join the consulting industry, I tried to prepare for my first internship as good as possible. But there was one big obstacle, and the obstacle was that there was no single source out there that helped me to prepare for my consulting career. So I found out that there are a lot of platforms and a lot of books and a lot of sources that help you to pass the interview. So they prepare you for case studies and so on. But there are only few sources that help you to actually develop the consulting skills that you need in order to succeed in management consulting. And obviously this was a big problem for me. So I had good grades, but they were more or less average. I was not the most brilliant person in the room, so I knew that I had to work hard to develop the necessary skills in order to become a good consultant and to, one, receive an offer as an intern, but also to, once I became a consultant, to have a good career in management consulting. So, and as I just said, there was no single source out there that helped me to develop those skills. So I did it the hard way. So I did a lot of research and I tried to research every book that was out there that would help me to develop the necessary skills. Also, I joined a lot of student consulting clubs and I tried to get as much practical experience as possible. Besides that, I tried to build actively a network into the management consulting industry that would help me to get the necessary insights. And also I did some online courses, mainly to learn all the necessary Excel and PowerPoint skills that I would need in order to succeed in consulting. And what I also did, besides all the research and besides all the learning, was that I documented the kind of, I documented my journey and the knowledge that I collected. And I systematically tried to develop a kind of skill development plan for myself in order to prepare for that internship. And at the end, I was quite successful. So I did an internship at a top strategy consulting boutique, and I finally also received an offer for it. And this is the consultancy where I work today. But even more important, it kind of developed, or it gave me a certain mindset um, that forced me to systematically and continuously develop necessary skills in management consulting. And this also got me on the promotion fast track of my company. And yeah, so I'm quite happy that I did this kind of work, that I put in the hours to acquire all the necessary skills. And this is also what I want to do with Mastering Consulting here. So I want to share all the knowledge that I collected in the past, especially during my time where I prepared for the internship, but also during my time where I joined as a consultant. Now I'm a senior consultant, between a senior consultant and between a project manager, and I'm still learning every day. So my number one objective is to share my know-how and my experience from the past to help you to have a good start as an intern or junior consultant. But also I want to share my learnings that I have now in the present, for those of you who are also a senior consultant and want to become a project manager. And over the past years, I learned that there are mainly four skills or four skill sets that I need in order to succeed in management consulting. And let me talk about these skill sets. So the first skill set is that you acquire the right hard skills. So hard skills for me are that you know of obviously all the consulting tools. So this is mainly Excel and PowerPoint, obviously, but also this can be some more advanced analytical tools like Tableau, for example, or Python, stuff like that. Besides that, you also have all the consulting methods. So this means for me personally to have a problem solving approach that is very structured and that helps you to come to a conclusion every time you have to solve a problem. But this can also be some more detailed methods like interviewing methods, workshop methods, and so on. Besides that, what I also include in hard skills is that you have a certain management know-how. Okay, so this is the first bucket, this is the first skill set that you need to succeed in consulting. It's to learn hard skills. Then the second bucket, the second category is to acquire the right soft skills. And for me, these are mainly two things. This is on the one hand, it's to have great communication skills, but on the other hand, it's also about great organizational skills. Okay, so consulting is not only about problem solving, it's also a big part of it is to communicate your solutions, and you communicate every day to your teammates, to the client, to various stakeholders. So communication is very important. But also on the other hand, you are juggling many balls at the same time. And your job as a consultant is that you do not drop these balls. So you have to become a master in organization. So this is the second bucket, that you have the right soft skills. The third bucket of skills are to have kind of consulting insights and consulting career know-how. So what do I mean by that? It's not enough, let's be honest, to only have the right soft skills and to have the right hard skills. You also need to know how the consulting industry works, how to have a career in consulting, how to even sometimes handle politics. This is also part of corporate of the corporate world. So it is very important. So it helps to also gain a kind of understanding of how you can have a good career in management consulting. And this is the third bucket that I recommend as a skill bucket. It's career insights and career know-how. But there's also one more bucket. This is the fourth bucket. And during the years, I found this bucket to be more and more important. And this is the bucket of a balanced life or personal well-being. So what I found out that, and obviously you probably know this, that the consulting industry can be very tough from time to time. So it might be okay in the beginning. If you're an intern, then it's okay for you to work very long hours and to kind of sacrifice yourself for the team. Maybe also as a junior consultant, but the longer you're doing the job, the more important it becomes for you to also manage your private life, because you want to, first of all, you want to do the consulting job probably for a longer time period, so you need to find ways to stay fit both mentally and physically. But also obviously you want to take care of your body, you want to build relationships, maybe you want to have a family at one time. So it's very important that you also focus on techniques to have a balanced and balanced life, and a kind of certain work-life balance that is acceptable for you personally. So let me summarize. The first bucket that I see as an important skill set for consulting are hard skills, like, for example, consulting tools, methods, or management know how. Then the second bucket is that you acquire certain soft skills. This is mainly communication and organization. It's third to get career insights so that you know how you can have a great career in management consulting. And the fourth bucket and skill set is to the know-how and the techniques to have a balanced life. So these are the four buckets that I kind of where I learned throughout the past years, and that helped me to have a great career in management consulting. And these are also the main buckets that I talk about on this channel. So I hope this was interesting for you. As I said, this was the first episode of my daily life lessons learned. So I will do this regularly. So I will do this every day. I try to do it in the morning usually. So this episode is now in the evening CET. And yeah, so if you like this, then please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any questions, then please comment below. And I thank you for watching. Have a great evening and a great day. Talk to you soon. Goodbye, Johannes.